What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of our 2022 NBA Draft Player Breakdown series. On today's episode, we have a player from the NBA G League Ignite team. He is looking to go around the 20th pick right now, or is projected to be around the 20th pick, and that is MarJon Beauchamp, however you say, kind of his first name as last name. Watching his highlights from the G League, people are saying Beauchamp, so I'm going to say Beauchamp. I don't know which one it is, I guess, but so he is a 6'6", 200-pound shooting guard out of the G League Ignite team. He is currently 21.6 years of age, so he is a little bit older. And he, played for the Dream City Christian in high school. This past season in the G League Ignite, or in the G League, he averaged 15.1 points per game, 7.3 rebounds per game, 2.5 assists. He also averaged 1.6 steals and 0.6 blocks per game. He shot 57.1% from the field. He shot a measly 24.2% from three on 2.8 attempts per game. He did shoot 68% from the two-pointers. He shot 65% from the free throw line, and he also averaged 2.3 turnovers per game to go along with his 2.5 assists. So let's go ahead and look at some of Beauchamp's strengths. So Beauchamp is an extremely kind of gifted athlete. He's got really good size and really good length for a player at his position. He's 6'6" wing. NBA teams love those bigger wing players. 6'6" to 6'8" wings. They really love those. So he kind of fits that role, or that kind of description, I guess, to be an effective wing at the NBA level. He's got really good athletic ability, getting to the rim. He can finish above the rim. He's got a lot of craftiness around the rim as well. Can finish with touch, can finish above the rim, finish through contact. He's extremely effective in driving and getting to the rim and being a slasher. That's one of the main things that he does extremely well, especially at the G League level. He, playing against other grown men and professional players, he's shown the ability to really get to the rim. And kind of create for himself in slashing and getting to the rim and finishing through contact, around contact, above contact. You kind of name it. He was really good at doing that. He's also got some pretty good, kind of shiftiness to him. He's able to use crossovers, kind of spin moves, different dribble moves to get himself some separation, get himself some room to, get a shot off, get by his defender and get to the rim. So he's got some creativity to his game. A little bit of shiftiness, especially for someone at 6'6". He's able to really handle the rock and kind of get around people in that sense. He's got along with that on the defense side of the ball, he's got the ability in the the size, the athletic ability, and kind of it looks like the want to be an extremely talented defender at the NBA level. I think he has all the tools except for one thing to kind of fit that 3-and-D role at the NBA level. The one thing he is missing currently is just the three-point shot. We'll get into that with his weaknesses, but he's got a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball. It looks like he wants to play defense and be a talented defender, but he's really good at getting to the rim, finishing through contact, kind of being a slasher, and has extremely good size and length for a player at his position. So looking at Beauchamp's weaknesses, I kind of mentioned before, he has all the tools except for one thing to kind of fit that 3-and-D role at the NBA level, and that is really the three-point shooting. So his three-point shot does not look bad at all. He looks like he's got pretty solid form. Maybe just a couple tweaks, and it'll really help help his shooting and getting the NBA. Maybe they can really work with him and help solve his issues. But this past season, he shot 24% from three. I know that in the Adidas Gauntlet, he shot 31% from three in 2018, and then shot 32% from three in 2019. In 2019, it was 32.7, so I guess almost 33%, and that is at the AAU level. So he really hasn't shot above 33% kind of for his career. Although, like I said, his form doesn't look bad by any means. He just, for some reason, can't figure out how to shoot a higher percentage from 3. I think a lot of that has to do with he's more of a streaky shooter, someone that wants to shoot off the dribble, step backs, creating shots for himself. Not necessarily just catch and shoot 3-pointers where obviously he'll shoot a higher percentage. He shoots a lot of shots that have a higher degree of difficulty and more contested shots. I think that has a lot of reason why he hasn't shot a great percentage. However, to shoot 24% at the G League level is not a good look. He'll definitely need to improve on that and figure out kind of what the issue is and why he can't seem to consistently knock down the 3 ball. And I think that if he's able to do that, he kind of fits that role for a bigger wing defender that can knock down the 3s. He'll just catch and rip and get to the rim when need be, but not someone that really tries to do too much. Just someone that is a great defender and kind of scores the ball when you kind of need him to, or knocks down big 3-pointers when your kind of star player on the team gets your guy helps over, things like that. I think that he can fill that role and really well, and I think that that's really the main kind of weakness, main thing he needs to work on in his game is just that 3-point shooting. I think if he can figure that out, he could be a great role player in the NBA. So in conclusion, I think that Beauchamp has a lot of potential at the NBA level. I think that if he can figure out his shooting like I just talked about, he will be a good player to pick up at that kind of 20 range, middle of the first round, or a little bit under the middle of the first round in this year's NBA draft. I think he's got a lot of potential to, like I said, fill that kind of 3-and-D player role, that bigger wing defender that can guard multiple positions at the NBA level. I mean, he's got good athletic ability. He's got a pretty quick first step. Can handle the ball, off the dribble and be a slasher, creating for himself in that sense. He also has shown the ability to knock down, kind of shots from anywhere on the floor. I wouldn't say at a consistent rate or a high rate, but he has shown the ability to knock down those shots, and his form doesn't look terrible. So I think he's just a couple kind of tweaks and things, getting figured out away from being a really solid player at the NBA level. I want to hear from all you guys in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on his game, on him being kind of the 20th pick in this year's draft or somewhere around that range? Leave all that in the comment section down below. As always, please make sure you hit the like button on this video. Hit the subscribe button, join the channel, join the conversation. Share this video with your friends, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.